Hey YouTube, so I gotta go quick because I want us to post. Because sometimes it's long, it doesn't post. So this is my diary segment, right? And it's about what I go through in life. So I post a lot of things on Facebook, and I want to just say this. Okay, this is what I want to tell the world this. I'm starting to realize the delusion I have that the world reads my mind is not true. But I know I can manifest my thoughts as long as I don't have proof that I do. So when I think the world reads my mind, people around me in camera, the government, the team, and around me driving around, if I do happen to see people in public, if it's not the team members living in all the apartments around my house, okay, because all this stuff was bought out by either Camilla or Trump, that whoever it is in my space can read my mind because I have a lot of traction in it. Now, this is what they don't want you to know, okay? Now, you must have heard about Lucifer from John Newman, that video from people, the fans that were in the concert. Some look a little scared, some get happy because he talks about good things. So I think he's a good person, right? And having this on my forehead, or I did, is scary for the government. And it's a test. They did this to me with the team and everybody, all the celebs, to find out if the Antichrist is compromised. Me. And the Jewish religion thinks I'm the new Messiah. And that's what I believe. So I'm not scared. I'm not a bad guy. But here's the deal. People that have died. I think Michael Jackson and Robin Williams faked their death. Heath Ledger, I think he really died. I think he's from heaven. When he's on video on YouTube, he starts talking and double meaning stuff. So is Tupac. Tupac is from hell. And they're scared as shit with Tupac because he's working with the devil to help the world. But it's crazy. It's something to do with our wrongs and our susceptibility wrongs, where we're going to be rewarded not for doing wrong, but for being susceptible with ego for wrongs. So it's hard to explain, but it's like neutral with images with hot ones. You get our hot ones, that video on YouTube. So like they taste the hot, however it bothers them when you do neutral with images. Now it tastes good. So anything we suffer will be good because we also suffer in susceptible to wrongdoings. So Tupac scares the shit out of Camilla or Trump and the team. Not all of them, but like because he's doing stuff, right? So every time I post stuff on Facebook, my dad or my sister, everyone gets mad at me, my brother-in-law, and they say, like, they don't even know what you're talking about. And I'm trying to realize you don't, because the whole world is in my mind. But some things are crazy. And then they think Matrix with all this shit that I made up about fucking nines. But that could be their trick to distract me from Lucifer, right? Because that's what they're scared of. And Tupac and some people that have died that talk and rap and do double meanings, like John Newman as Lucifer, and then Bob Marley from heaven. Heath Ledger, I think he could have faked his death, but I think he could be. It's tricky, I'm not sure. But I know Bob Marley for sure is from heaven. Prince is from heaven, unless he faked his death too, but I think he's from heaven because he pretends it's like Matrix, so it could be faked his death because I think that's the government's plan to make me think Matrix to distract me. Now, here's the deal. They don't want you to know stuff about the devil and Tupac because they don't want the world to get scared. But this is true. You can ask them. Tupac raps and does double meanings. And I didn't know that at first. When I listened to him when I was at the day program, Miss D, the teacher, was like, no, like, do not put Tupac on. Let's just put Whitney or something, That's so funny. But here's the deal. Like, I started catching on to it. And it's crazy because he pretends he's bad and he starts to scare him because if you think it's something to do with if you think it's bad and it's not your fault because you're susceptible to ego, that you can gain stuff from it. It's like sex. If you think it's so nasty and dirty, there's nothing wrong with sex. Like you think it's wrong, it's dirty, it's nasty. It can be more fun. You can get like really nasty and gross with it. Not gross, and get really like nasty. It's kind of like that, like the wrong. If you think it's wrong, and so Tupac pretends to be bad, and so does Lucifer, scares the shit out. And Lucifer always makes him think I'm in cahoots with Lucifer, that I know Lucifer objectively. I don't. I promise you I don't. I've never seen the guy. I just feel from people that I intuit from people that he scares people, that hurts me. So he protects me. And he seems like he cares about me. And he seems what the Jewish faith is. One of the Jewish faith is Semitics. They believe that Lucifer is God's servant, right? So, and they believe that I'm the new Messiah. The only thing the Jewish Bible has wrong is that Jesus is a prophet and not the new Messiah. Because I've also interacted with someone who made me think he was Jesus 3 times, and I know he's God's son. So the Jewish faith all the rabbis believed that in Jesus' time that he was committing blasphemy, right? There's only a few rabbis that were on his side. So when he died, that's what they put in the Bible, that all the rabbis put in the Jewish Bible, that he wasn't God's son, he was a prophet, because he thought it was blasphemy. No one believed him. It's like if I know I have a self because I can see the face of the vase at the same time. That simultaneously I can see the face of the vase, and I know I have a self, right? And that I showed somebody that, and I let them read my mind in front of me. So she saw that, right? So that simulation with the face and the vase, I can see both at the same time. So I know I have a self. That's what it means. So that means I'm a deity, I'm God's son. Now people would think that's blasphemy. It would hurt them like it hurt everybody, and Pontius Pilate was pissed and crucified Jesus because Jesus said he was God. All I had to say was he wasn't God, but Jesus said, no, I'm God, I'm God's son, but I'm God. But, so in a way, there's a God, and Jesus is God too, but they're also separate. He's God. Jesus prayed to God, but he's also exactly like God, but he's also separate. God's still higher. To me, God's still higher than Jesus and the Holy Spirit, but they're both all through the Trinity. And as far as me, I'm not going to worry about whatever, just because I know I have a self now. I pretty much know that I'm the new Messiah because I saw the spit, thing. Some people can make you think that, what's a self from Matrix, and Matrix people have cells. That's bullshit, right? I mean, if they're not tricking me because of a delusion, of a distraction, and they really think that, they made me think that, and it was crazy. It's like, it's not true. But anyways, we'll talk more about Tupac. I gotta see this will come out. I bet she's not gonna send this, but if they do, cool. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Peace.